foul. Human from Earth.
Human Captain, the very fabric of space has undergone a great trauma. You must study these anomalies and find the source of this breakdown so we may generate an appropriate remedy. What do you need from us? We await your return.
we are obligated to fight you to the death. But before we do, we must impart to you that we have learned of special anomalies in the Eltanen star system. Alas, we can say no more. Now we must engage you in ritual combat to the death.
The Eltanen system collapses into a dark anomaly, another victim of unnatural interdimensional fatigue.
The Eltanen system appears to have collapsed as well. We need to go to the space it used to occupy to take readings. Whatever you say, sir.
Captain, I was just thinking of you, and lo, you appear! Oh, but I see you are not the least surprised by this, and why should you be? Amazing psychic occurrences are the daily bread and mashworm jelly for us Bagunk. I am filled with love at the sight of you. Perhaps we can converse together, or just coexist for a few special moments. Goodbye, Captain. When the crystal sphere...
These readings are incredible. They're quite similar to the Picus anomaly. This area is still suffering from massive perturbations of the time-space continuum. This data will definitely help us track this phenomena throughout the quadrant. Now, I recommend we get out of here quickly. We're on it.
So, the murderer fire returns to the scene of the crime! Attention aliens! Stop trans-crushifying the universe! Stop the stellar devastation! Attention aliens again! You must now relinquishify all colonies and leave the universe! No, wait, leave the Kasari Quadrant! You think Katang's stupid? Anyone can see that the problems began after you got here, so you must be breakifying the stars. Rutemeridicosticality? What is that? Your evil star-breaking technography? Puny human, your audastardly has cost you your life! This means war!
Sir, the Spathion goes... ICOM off.
No war. Peace, please. Can we just surrender to the nice Crux? Perhaps then they won't grill us over the volcanic fire to their exhaust ports until our skins crackle and split open. Please! Well, a little. Are you sure you won't surrender? Very well. We will try. Must you take your
The precursor records about the Mycon were too old to tell a complete story. On deeper investigation, we discovered that the Mycon have begun to evolve out of their precursor programming in the intervening millennia since the precursors went away. the Mycon Deep Children appear to have gained independent thought. These Deep Children are the Mycon buds that the Mycon shoot into planets to terraform them. They are also the source of the semi-sentient energy plasma that the Mycon ships fire. These Deep Children appear to have the potential to develop their precursor potential. The Mycon elders are so fearful of this that they imprint their own memories and personalities onto the minds of the young. Only this practice prevents the more advanced Deep Children from taking over the Mycon community. If this is true, it constitutes slavery of sentient beings and is against the rules of the League. Will do, sir.
Sir, certain members of the Ethics Council.
Captain, Tech Team members with high psi ratings report that the Cyrene have been sending out mental probes to all League races. These Cyrene probes are very sophisticated, and we are not advanced enough to be able to determine what they do.
Whatever you say.
The raiders return. More harm. They must cease exist. Deep children are part of Jufflewup. In the dark they grow. The deep fire feeds the children. Their birth breathes warmth across a cold world. Cessation of an individual is unavoidable, a consequence of existence, yet with the birth of life, individuality is transferred in part, and may occasionally gain dominance for an interval, achieving a kind of shared immortality. I have chosen my offspring's memories carefully from my set of remembrances, the sweet and warm times of my existence, and those of my parents' parents' parents. The bits of a million lifetimes coalesced into a birth gift of complete awareness.
Incorporation of dense amphibole fibers ensures survival in environmental extremes.
Yes, this is necessary to ensure the spread of Jufflewup. We carefully select the memories for our offspring before the spore is released. Without these memories, the children would not know their special part in Jufflewup. Deep children have dangerous thoughts.
They need our memories. They are glad to get our memories after. Deep Child is not calm. Deep Child does not know the soothing waves of Jufflewup. Deep Child is wild.
Planetary Transformer Buyout 94-18. Take your place at the dais.
Deep Child does not think right. No thoughts. They slip from the safe depths. We will let you talk to the Deep Child. Not here. In a short time, we will place a spore on the uninhabited Janus 1. We warn you, destroy it after, before it gets away.
Sir, a distress call from the Utwig on Fomalhaus. Oh, it's you. We welcome you to... Oh, never mind. I suppose as a courtesy I should extend an appropriate greeting. On behalf of the Utwig Proctors, I truly hope, for your sake, that your day has been better than ours. Although saying this really isn't saying that much. We lost the Ultron. No, Captain. Although the Ultron is omnipotent, it is not mobile. It relies on sentient beings for its transport. To ensure the safety of the Ultron on our precarious trip to the Kasari Quadrant, we outfitted the Ultron with a gravitational stabilizer, some concavity-detecting gyros, and a brace of ledge precariousness alarms. We also covered it with some rubber bumpers from the hardware store. The High Proctors took their eyes off it long enough to recover from their exhausting ritual of girding for major calamity. When they tried to access the Ultron for the morning ritual of regret for excessive ritual revelry, it was no longer in its cradle. No one saw it disappear. We should have been suspicious of the stranger wearing the mask made from a crude food storage sack with a single large, central, ocular hole cut in it. But we had an important ritual to complete, and we did not pay attention to whatever imminent calamity the Ultron was about to reveal. The High Proctors are worried sick, and we are all in a state of despair. No. Our mission is too important. We must gird our loins and carry on, even though life itself is now devoid of meaning. Without the Ultron, all we do is not very effective, I'm afraid. Though we embark on the cycle of mournful obsolescence, we remember the Ultron's advice, and we do not reapply the mask of ultimate embarrassment and shame. We have struggled mightily to heed the Ultron's advice and avoid putting on the mask of ultimate embarrassment and shame. But your cruel words almost make us do so. We slump deeper into depression. Thank you. We must work on new ships for you. Goodbye. Sir, League news broadcasts report that the Spathound practices, they say they were pressure. ICOM offline.
In a mass exodus, the Spathi abruptly leave the League to join the Crux.
Captain, the League's armament is weak compared to our... What do you need from us? We await your return.
About